I'm just wiggling this phone around, sorry. All right, so this is Lou. I'm not sure what the date is, but I know it's getting late in the month. Wow, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. So, I'm not sure if that date is the 28th, which would make this the 27th. I've been sewing, and don't know how big I should make these quilts, okay? Started out, I was just going to do personal size quilts, but then, you know, just a little bit more material and you can have a fuller size. So I have one in there that is 60 inches by 72 inches. And 60 inches, that's 5 feet, right? It looks bigger than that. It looks huge. And I showed it recently, so I don't need to go take another video. I keep showing you guys the same quilt. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. So those squares are 6 inches by 6 inches. And I have 10 going across one way and 12 going across the other. And I was thinking about adding, I already added, so it's at 72 inches, but I might add some more. Somebody was telling me just a little bit ago, oh, you need to go over the side of the, see, the bed I'm on, I'm not quite sure. I think it's a queen. And it's, my squares goes all the way across the bed. But it doesn't go over, you know, wrapping around. And he was saying that maybe I ought to have it a little bigger so it could wrap around. You know. But really, I was just thinking about personal quilts before, just for one person. But two of my people, my grandkids, okay, one is married, one has a significant other, they just had a baby together. So those two would be couples. I mean, if they wanted to put it on their bed. I was really thinking about just cozying up on the couch and just having it for a single. I just don't know the right sizes, so I guess I need to look that up. What does Google have to say? What is a popular size? You know, throws are just not big enough. And I think they're 5 feet long, and I don't know how wide they are. But I'll check on that. I just hadn't talked to you guys for a couple, 3 days, and I thought maybe I'd get on here and say, hey, show you what I did today. No, I'll show you over here. These have not been sewn yet. They're just put together. These over here have been sewn, as far as like they're ready for me to put together to do something. And this time, I think, instead of doing 2 blocks, 2 blocks out of the same backing, I'm going to just do blocks. So all the blocks will be 6 inches on both the back and the front. Okay, but let me show you what I just did. Okay, can you tell what that is? There's string everywhere. All right, so this is Puppy Dogs. It's a coaster, okay? It's a little on the flimsy side, but it's got batting inside of it. And there's another puppy dog. And there's a German Shepherd. There's more puppy dogs. Another German Shepherd. And another German Shepherd. I only got 3. I only got 3 out of what I had cut. But I went through them and took out the ones that had the German Shepherds in them. When really, yes, the coasters are a little bit big, but you know what? The other ones were too little. So I just think they're cute. and 6 inches is fine. In fact, you know, they're calling those things mug rugs, okay? This thing too. But look at it. You could have a sandwich on that without a mug, without a glass or anything. But the idea is to put this on your table and have the water circle that goes on the table, have it go on the coaster. So anyway, there's one that's black. You know, it's got a black frame around it. And the other ones, I have 4. I have 5 of these so far. And I have some ones that have kitties. I just haven't sewn the trim around it yet. But it's there. I mean, it's already cut and it's already sewn onto it. The backing becomes the trim on the front, the frame. You can tell I've been using this one because there's a spot. But these things, you can just throw them in the wash. So no big deal. Groovy grapes, I think they're beautiful. But I love, the reason I did that, I've been thinking about it anyway. With all of those things, I could make, you know, coasters instead of quilts. If my quilt turns out really good, I mean, I love the colors and stuff. I just want it to be comfortable. And I'm not sure how that's going to be once I get it all sewn together. And it has the same type of deal where you've got the binding coming around from the back. The quilt does. So all that's left for me to do is decide, okay, I'm done on the size, okay? Because just not sure. And they're going to be, my granddaughter made me feel so good the other day. She was over here and we were talking about the quilt because I'm going to try to do one for each of them, you know. I don't think she was all that thrilled about my puppies and my kitties either. You know, that's kind of, I'm not sure.
Jessica Baker. We should leave soon so we can run to liquor store and Little Vets first.
Yeah, we probably should. Okay, I gotta go. I've got an appointment a little bit later and I need to be there. So anyway, people, I love my little coasters. But especially if they didn't want the puppies or the kitties, you know, then I figured, oh, well, I'll just make them a coaster. Because I think they're adorable. All right, I gotta go. You guys take care. Peace out.